Weekend, when you weren't answering my calls, I went to a party with Brian, and I went home with him, and I slept with him.
Holy Mother of Jesus!
Yeah, I know what happened.
What?
Well, Brian bet me $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
What?
Holy Mother of Jesus!
That he could sleep with you. So now I'm down $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
Holy Mother of Jesus!
Why would you do that to me?
What can I say? We pimped them hoes.
I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me.
In Cheek Slang Collapolations 101, it states, never trust something that can bleed 5 days straight and cannot die, because everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. In today's video, what we're going to be talking about is the 5 lies that women actually think men believe. Now, you're going to have no more than 2 brain cells to know this.
Why would I betray you?
We all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet.
No, I'm 36.
36. Okay. I talk to a lot of people. Okay, 36. What's going on with you?
Young. Okay, so basically, I always wanted to get married, but just being serious with someone, I don't know, maybe till like about 32, I just didn't think about it. I just was still having fun.
Okay.
And
What does that mean?
just
If you were to tell me to date this post-war 36-year-old, I will look you dead in the eye and say, just run me over with a 400-pound automobile.
I believe I can fly.
Sometimes you just gotta go out like a G.
dating, casually dating people, not necessarily having sex with them. But of course, everyone wants to have sex.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm playing football and I'm trying to pass the goal without doing it in a way sometimes.
So you're robbing me.
A little.
Now, the first lie that all women think men believe is that all men will accept them for who they are, no matter the age, the parental situation, and last but not least, the weight. Now, whenever you see a girl that says, I'm curvy, what she is trying to say is, I am a human bowling ball. I am ginormous. Look at this girl. This girl looks like the type of girl that will step on a scale, and the scale will say, oops, sorry, 1 person at a time. Now, if you listen to this girl said, I didn't want to get serious until the age of 32.
I always wanted to get married, but just being serious with someone, I don't know, maybe till like about 32.
She wants to get serious, huh? Yeah, a serious problem for a beta male simp where she can drag him in the darkness with her. Now, gentlemen, this is a prime example of a woman who has depended her whole life on her looks to get by. And now that her looks are fading, now there's cobwebs collecting inside of her guts. Her fish hole used to be a super soaker. Now her fish hole just shoots out dust. And once she realizes her cream gobbler's superpowers is getting drained and is getting weak. Now all of a sudden she says, I had my fun.
I was still having fun.
Well, to be a little bit more accurate and precise, she's getting tired of getting ran through just like the yellow light. Now, whenever a girl says, I want to get serious, to translate this in the language of the woman needs, she has realized that her dating pool of options is starting to dry up like the Sahara Desert. Now she's looking for an escape plan, a retirement plan. Back then, women used to get married to build a legacy with her man, to have a family. But now, women today, they get married to get fucking divorced.
Fucking divorce.
In a way I can't believe. When you wipe your tears, do you wipe them just for?
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight.
Because when a woman is under 30,
She belongs to the street.
and when she's over 30, she wants to go back to the streets, but the streets don't want her ass anymore. Because there's nothing more than a woman hates, is younger, hotter, tighter women. Because as a man age, we start to look like Sean Connery. But when a woman ages, she starts to look like Sean Connery.
God damn.
Because in the name of the cheek slaying collaborations, it states if she was in her 20s and she wanted to act like a hoe, by the age of 30, she'll be the first one to say, where did all the good men go?
What happened? Where did all the men go?
According to the book of the cheek pounding prophecy, it states some of these washed up cream gobblers expect to be treated like a queen. But sorry, sweetheart, you've taken more loads than a washing machine. And the second lie that all women think men believe is that the guys they put in the friend zone will always be there to be the backup plan after they've been pumped and dumped by the alphas.
You know what? Before I had a child, I had some great men. I had some great men. Before I had a kid, I had a selection. It was like I was at a buffet. They were all good men. But I wasn't a good person at that time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a good woman.
You was not a good woman.
I wasn't a good woman at all. I had to get out my system. I had to get it out my system. So I wasn't a good woman. I was just like, dang, I can have him, him, and him. I'm going to juggle all of them. And the thing about it is I'm not going to have sex with all of them. I'm not going to even have sex with any of them. I'm going to juggle them. And then when they want it, I'm going to let them go to the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Pick a card, any card at that point. And then now as I got older, it's like karma.
After the alphas gave her the cream pie and told her goodbye. After the alphas ejaculated on her face and he left the place. After the alphas unloaded his genetic information and he left the nation. After the alphas dicked him, tricked him, sticked him, and drop-kicked him.
To take a chance and risk getting knocked out. Oh my God!
After the alphas got done hitting it from the back and she slurped the sack and never called her back. After she's been through all that, she will still think that men will forgive and forget her promiscuous past. Take a look.
What's your definition of a hoe, Drea? And do you consider yourself a hoe? Because it is a perception that you are a hoe. Answer the question, bitch!
That was a joke. I think that a hoe is somebody who sleeps with everyone and anybody. And I don't think I'm considered a hoe no more. I don't really got nobody in the last like 2 or 3 years.
Allow me to bless this cream gobbler from scriptures of Thoughtaladians. It states, sweetheart, on social media, you can always unfollow. But in real life, you can never unswallow. Dating you is like dating the whole population of Chicago.
She said no more. Don't say no. No, your wholeness can get deleted.
Your wholeness can get deleted.
Take one good look at yourselves in the mirror, because it's a fucking disgrace.
Gentlemen, Drea and the Marital woman are like a piñata because they let everybody hit.
Perfect.
Now, ladies of the congregation, I need you to hear me out. Your sexual past can hinder the future of your long-term relationships. And if you don't believe me, I have the analytics and statistics to prove it. Now, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. Take a look at this chart here. This chart shows the relationship between sexual partners and marital satisfaction. As you can see, the yellow line represents men and the blue line represents women. And as you can see, the more sexual partners that a woman has, the status of her marital satisfaction starts to decrease. Now, to take this even further, if you can read here, 42 to 45% of first marriages end in divorce. Second marriages end in 60% of divorce. And third marriage ends in 73% of divorce. Now, gentlemen, this information can save your life because, gentlemen, if you ignore a woman's past, it can ruin your future. Because if a woman's out sucking multiple dicks, being promiscuous.
I don't know who needs to hear this morning, but this is your sign to go be a hoe, okay? It's hoe summer, hoe it up, do it up, and if you need any advice from a former hoe, hit a hoe up.
I don't even give head, like, if I'm in a relationship. Like,
so we end it right now? Hey, so have you ever sucked dick?
I fucked on the first date.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Wait.
I'm a fuck you on the first date.
A few moments later.
What happened? Hey, Cam, finally.
Yo.
I'm about to bust.
A cream gobbler like this. A promiscuous woman demonstrates the lack of self-discipline. A promiscuous woman demonstrates the lack of self-respect. A promiscuous woman demonstrates the lack of accountability. Now, gentlemen, keep this in mind. Your body is like a temple. Now, if a woman fails to take care of her body and lacks self-respect for herself, what makes you think she's going to respect you and be accountable for a long-term relationship? And gentlemen, when a woman has all these sexual partners, she has an emotional attachment to each and one of these guys. And the next relationship she goes into, she brings that emotional baggage with her. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, what do we call these girls?
You're a damaged goods lady.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger, what is going to happen?
Because all fucking hell is gonna break loose.
She will eat you alive. And fellas, promiscuity is easy for women. And anything that is easy does not demonstrate any kind of value.
I don't know who needs to hear this morning, but this is your sign to go be a hoe, okay? It's hoe summer, hoe it up, do it up, and if you need any advice from a former hoe, hit a hoe up.
And these are the type of girls that will say, oh, please don't break my heart. I've been through a lot. But from further speculation, that coochie has also been through a lot. Because gentlemen, when a girl says, this pussy is yours, take out the why, because that pussy is ours.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
And have you guys ever had an ex that broke up with you, left you for another man? Then a few years down the line, she starts commenting on your Instagram posts, starts looking at your stories. Then out of the blue, she texts you, hey stranger, I miss you. Now, if you analyze this with your cheek slaying Sharingan,
Nothing but a motherfucking skank.
She does not miss you. She misses you because she realizes the fact that you're doing better without her. Because she saw you as a nice guy. After she gets getting ran through like the yellow light, she saw you as a backup plan. Cream gobblers. Gobbler. Fuck that shit, because in the name of the cheek slaying clapulations, it states when she was in her prime, and you were never the man that was on her mind. And now that cream gobbler is on her decline, never give that bitch and hoe any of your time.
Jay, don't tell water. This the real face. Fuck the bitch. Broke our heart. She think we still dang.
And when your ex tries to come back into your life after she was out slurping different meats, the only place she belongs is between your sheets, and you activate the cheek slaying spell card, you ain't staying the night. After you guys flirted, you guys kissed, you guys smashed, and she swallowed your batch. You discard her, and the next flight you shall catch.
Friendly Harriers inbound.
Now, before I begin point number 3, allow me to share this comment from our beloved sister, Casey Hendricks. She says, as I get older, I'm learning so much about men. Everything I thought men wanted is totally the opposite. Now, which leads me on to point number 3, one of the biggest lies feminism and society has told our women, that a woman with a high-paying job, a woman with a degree, will raise her sexual market value in the dating market.
Like, can we just focus on us and we be successful, and then we go out there and we decide who the fuck we want?
That men actually care about a woman's education and her job.
We don't give a fuck! Jesus! We don't give a fuck!
Well, the reason my standards are so high is because I know what I bring to the table. Obviously, I bring money to the table as well. I make 6 figures myself. So if you're not making that, then it's a dub because
We couldn't give a bollocks.
As a woman, being ambitious, being well educated is great. It's spectacular to say the least. But unfortunately, it does not make you a catch in the dating market, because how a man is attracted to a woman is the complete opposite on how a woman is attracted to a man. We're talking about pineapples and oranges, just like how a man has a dick and a woman has a punani. 2 different things. Now ladies, hear me out. The only type of men that will be attracted to your money is usually the types of men who do not have their own. Now this next video is about to prove and validate my point exactly.
I've dated bum boys before and funding their whole lives, and that was the worst.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll never go back there.
The finesse is strong.
Yeah.
So wait, you're paying for the guy's lifestyle?
Their rent, their food, their like everything.
You are a
else.
sugar mama. God
Pretty
damn.
much, yeah.
The reason why most men are not attracted to a woman's money, her pot of gold, is because we know some of you ladies are narcissistic, self-centered, and most likely are not gonna share the pot of gold with us anyways, you selfish son of a bitches.
I'm a realtor, so that means I'm a boss, so I bring a lot to the table.
What do you expect from a man in a relationship?
I expect a man to be a provider, to show affection, and just overall give me what I want.
You say provide, you mean 50-50 or?
No.
So 100 your way?
Yes.
You pay 100?
No, he's paying 100.
Oh.
Yes.
I just thought you was a realtor and you was a boss.
I am. I have my own money, and I need his money as well.
I want you guys to think of it like this. A woman with a successful career, that is like icing on the cake. But however, a woman's feminine essence is what wins at the end of the day, because a woman who is feminine, who operates in her feminine energy, that is like seeing a freaking Bigfoot riding a unicorn. And ladies, think about it. Your outer beauty is what attracts a man, but your inner beauty is what keeps a man. Now ladies, take out a pen and a notebook, because these are the 4 things that men look for in a woman. Number 1, youth, because men like younger, harder, tighter women. No man wants to date a washed up Korean gobbler. Number 2, fertility. Number 3, beauty. Do you take care of your health? Do you go to the gym? Because no man wants to date a girl who is a cheeseburger away from looking like Shrek. And number 4, your feminine energy. Can you cook? Can you clean? Are you nurturing? Are you friendly? Are you easy to get along with? Because here's the main problem with the modern woman. You guys don't even know what a man wants in a woman. You guys want a traditional man, but yet you guys do not even know how to be a traditional woman.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of these nuts?
Now, the next lie that all women think men believe, that men aspire to be great stepfathers. That is a bunch of bullocks.
I just had the slowest day at work, and it's really starting to get to me now, y'all.
Like, I'm trying to stay positive, but I'm sitting at the gas station waiting on my brother and my son because he's coming to pump my gas for me. I have 3 miles to E, so I couldn't make it to him. And it's just like, I miss small stuff like having a man to make sure like my gas was filled or taking my car for me. Like, I don't even get car washes. I bought myself some flowers last night, y'all. They didn't even fill out the vase. Like, I want a man to go buy me flowers. Like, just all the things that, you know, I miss about being in a relationship. I miss having somebody to talk to. I miss having somebody to go out with. I miss cuddling. I miss sleeping with somebody. I miss having somebody to check up on, like make sure they're okay. You ate today, okay? Like, let me feed you, let me take care of you. And I miss having that same thing for myself. Like, I just miss having a man in my life, like a real man.
Oh my gosh. This is just so sad. I just can't believe it. My goodness. I will always have the most respect for single mothers and the sympathy. That's why I always go to the strip clubs to donate all my dollar bills to these Korean doublers. Single mothers be like, I want a real man. But all her baby daddy brought to the table was some cheap liquor and some pipe. And single mothers be like, I want a real man. But her baby daddy looked like this.
To satisfy your every need, cause I don't see.
And the next guy, he's gotta put gas in the tank. He's gotta become the next Bill Gates. And he's gotta have the charisma like Tom Cruise. Get the fuck out of here. Single mothers be like, I want a real man. But yet, she has fake eyelashes, fake nails, fake hair, and fake jewelry. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I wanna feel bad. But I don't, because if you guys understand female nature, behind every woman crying about men is a mountain of great guys who she rejected and friend zoned. And ladies, if you're wondering why men do not want to date single mothers, here are the 7 reasons why. Because if you analyze this with your cheek slang shutting gun, think about the butt. Top 7 reasons why a man should never date a single mom. A woman with used body, debt, baby daddy drama, paying for a kid's that's not yours, not being respected by the kids, and risking paying for child support for a kid's that's not yours, and stress. And fellas, dating a single mother is like going to jail for a crime you did not commit. Gentlemen of the congregation, before I end this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and may I end this video on this note. Gentlemen, never forget this. There is no woman out there more beautiful than your freedom.